very, very, very rare. And so we're in a good spot, especially with the times we're in. 2020 was a shit show, right? And 2021 is going to be interesting too. And but it's going to be profitable. It's going to be profitable if you know what you're doing, if you're paying attention. I can't stress it enough. More small businesses right now than ever are going out of business. You want to find a way to scoop up some easy clients right now, go find the people that are almost on their way out. Comfortable and being willing to put yourself out there and not give a shit so much. I think too many of us, like I said, I spoke to someone yesterday, and it's like, you're going to make mistakes. Mistakes are fine. Mistakes are how you learn, right? And don't think that every last thing has to be completely perfect. Half of this battle is just doing it. And I've shown example after example after example to you guys of probably some of the worst looking sites on the internet. These are real businesses that are in business supporting their entire families and employees, and their online presence looks like hell. So when you look at that, that should give you a lot of swagger and a lot of confidence, because you're going like, wow, they could literally do next to nothing. And just because the industry or the niche is so maybe easy to dominate in that marketplace, even being that bad makes it work for them. And that's for me, and maybe I'm a simple person when it comes to this stuff. I tend to be an optimist and look at things and just think that I can do it if they can do it, because it's just what I believe. But I really think that the name of this game is just putting yourself out there and matching your goals with your actions. And that's it. I don't think everything has to be right. I don't think you have to be the best SEO person or the best web designer or the best logo maker or the best content writer or the best backlinker, best citation person or the most knowledgeable. You know, when I first got into this industry and I didn't have a group like this or a training to go by like this or any of the stuff that you guys have, and I was just kind of swinging at the fences going, I think this would work. And I learned a little bit from this person. I'm going to put a little bit of that together. And I did everything wrong and it still worked. But I did it at a totally different level than I see a lot of you guys doing it at. And what I mean by that is I didn't give a shit if I put a bunch of sites out there, put a bunch of GMBs out there, put a bunch of call listing numbers out there. I wasn't concerned with a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there. I think some of us, we get so concerned with such stupid shit. Let me do some numbers for you. Okay. Century Club. This is what you guys should be thinking. Century Club. Okay. That's 100 sites, 100 lead gen properties. Okay. Some of us get so caught up in a couple bucks here, a couple bucks there, whatever. 100 sites, one winner. So you go 1 for 100. Okay. That one winner is $1,000 a month. Just make it really simple math. Guys, that basically cash flows all these little nickel and dime expenses that some of us get caught up on and we don't move ourselves forward on. Now, I'm going to assist with you guys on, like I said, on making some of these no-brainer packages for you guys. So at scale, for those of you guys who want to really push yourself, at scale, we can drive those expenses down. And there's going to be a lot of other things that I've been talking about with Snaps that are going to give you credits towards other products and other services and tools that you're going to unlock so you don't have to have a fee for them. But my goal ultimately is to put together all of the tools and all of the different things necessary, build them specifically the way that we do business here. Right. And then be able to very easily show you guys like, look, you get one client and you pay for your entire rest of your night. You're free flowing. In what business, in what world is that doable? And the answer is, I don't know. It's very, 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 very rare. And so we're in a good spot, especially with the times we're in. 2020 was a shit show, right? And 2021 is going to be interesting too. And but it's going to be profitable. It's going to be profitable if you know what you're doing, if you're paying attention. I can't stress it enough. More small businesses right now than ever are going out of business. You want to find a way to scoop up some easy clients right now, go find the people that are almost on their way out and see if you can help save them. See if you can help put some web presence up there, work on some of the strategy we have, and see if you can help pull them out of a hole. They'll be a customer for life. I have customers to this day that I gathered, almost 12 years ago, 11, 12 years ago. And they're still with me to this day because I got them right at the worst time they were ever having in business. And they were about almost out of business. And because I was able to come in there and salvage it while they were just hanging on by a shoestring, they'll never leave me. And so those are going to be some big opportunities, because there's a lot of people that own businesses that they're getting some of that PPP money. Is that what it's called? PPP or PPP money. They're getting some of that PPP money. So they're going to have some money to spend. The other thing that's really interesting is, you look at just look at a Bitcoin as an example. It's a perfect example of the value of what's changed over the course of a year. In October, Bitcoin was $11,000. Today, I think Bitcoin was like 46, 47, if I'm not mistaken. It kind of got hit. So it might be a decent time. I'll let you know. My brother all he does is study the charts all day long and makes me money trading it for me. So, but look at the difference of what 11,000 was 7 months ago and what it is now in that form of currency. Well, how does it change for us? I've talked about this before, but look, 5 of the biggest tech companies on planet Earth went up $1 trillion while most of the world is going out of business. Okay. So to me, the pitch is very simple. You're going to sit with small business owners. You're going to point out this data of what the big tech has been able to accomplish. And why were they able to accomplish it? Because they had the vision, they had the infrastructure already in place at a very, very high level that they could scale. They could go so much bigger than the mom and pop shops that were saying, I do all my business word of mouth. I don't need an internet thing, right? That they're not saying that anymore. Now they've been smacked across the face. And now this will be that reminder to them forever. This will be your reminder forever. If you ever are prospecting, you ever run into one of those business owners that says, no, I just don't believe in the internet, It's like, this will be that time and space that you can show the absolute transfer of wealth for those that did believe in it, to those that did focus in on the technology, and those that were willing to put the infrastructure up front, knowing that if you build it, they will come, right? Important stuff.